Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, friends. So in our last video I showed how to run the applications. Now I will demonstrate how are we going to use the application, right? So in the browser client application, you see I already logged in through the superadmin, and these are the permissions, list permissions. Okay, now if I log in with the Outlook, that is a tenant admin, how can I know tenant admin? And we have the user, okay, I'm not showing it here, but if I go here, see, is a tenant admin Outlook. So what happens is, so if I go to post, see, this post is actually coming to this web application. This is not our goal, by the way. Our goal is to get the token so that I can request it from the postman, because we are making the microservice from scratch. We are not, I couldn't make the client yet for the microservice sell, purchase and other stuff. So I need to get the token for the Outlook account and send the request from the postman as like the React application SPA client, and try to see how this request goes to ocelot, then authorization server, then handled into the authorization server, then come back to ocelot, and then it goes to the Cell API. This is my plan, let's say. So you can see I actually created the URL already, and this one is API / sell / weather forecast. Okay, and what will be the bearer token? Let me just replace the token for you. Control A, Control C, and here Control V. Okay, so can you guess what will happen if I press send? It will directly go to ocelot. Why ocelot? Because this one is exposed with this port. Let's see what happens. Right? What happened? Sorry, maybe I mistakenly did something. Okay. Control C, Control C, Control C, Control V. Okay, now it worked, and you can see that. Okay, let me just go through the code here. So ASP.NET Core default configuration styles, that is nothing special here. The only one thing I want to show you is this one, authorization middleware for ocelot. So I'm just adding my own code for authorization and setting the ocelot config into the ocelot. And see, since it is already a valid JOT token, so I'm going to parse it, and I got the authorization server as well. So when I press F10 and see, I'm now inside of my authorization server, not the ocelot. See, it's the another project. If I hope you can see from my mouse, right? And if I press F10, it's coming from the Redis cache, and yep, I have the permission. And now I come back to the original microservice project, and I'm inside of the middleware for ocelot, and yep, that's all. So if I open the postman, yeah, this one, see, this one is coming. So what I need to do if I want to request this one, API /sell /rabbitmq message. So because I already made the role-based access control system, so I just need to suppose the whole setup is actually hosted somewhere, and we are not actually redeployed the database or redeploy the code just only for adding the new resource. This is the whole philosophy of this project. I mean, for this role-based access control project. So my plan is just see, this one is a new resource, right? So we go to the new resource, paste, and we go to the list permission. See, there is no permission for rabbit message. So I'm going to create the create the resource, not resource, sorry, permission. This one for tenant admin, it is allowed. Submit. So if I just come here again, yeah. So this resource, this tenant admin is allowed. Now, if I go back to here, log out, because I said that I'm getting it from the Redis cache, and when I save the permission, it is stored into the SQL server. So this part actually is pending. So if you see here in our pending issues, I actually mentioned this here. So we need to update the Redis cache whenever we find any change into the permission database table. So this is pending. So sorry for that. Now if I just log in again and post, oh, not post, sorry, I need to have the token. I need to have the token. This one, copy, paste, because we don't have the client, I just reminding you again, so I'm going to use the Postman, and it will work. I will change the resource right now. So it will be cell/rabbitmq rabbit message. Okay, so I'm inside of our microservice ocelot, and the request for is rabbit message. Now press F5, and this one is forbidden. Why? This one is forbidden. Why? I did the entry right. /API/cell/rabbit message. What did I do here? Oh, maybe it's case sensitive. There is a bug. There is a bug in my code. If that is the case, I'm so just stupid. Okay, so resource is this one. This one is case sensitive. I need to handle this one in here as well. Okay. So yeah, because I did not open the RabbitMQ, so it got crashed, but that's the different story. I did not open the RabbitMQ yet. So yep, let's go back to our diagram again and just recapping again everything. So what happens here is I will just write the flow here. So it goes to here, and then this one will call to this one, and this one will call back to here, and then if it is okay, so this one will be routed, redirected, and this one will be called, or else if it is not allowed, then we go back to our caller. So this is the whole idea of the authorization server. Now in the next video, I'm going to share with you some of the concerns, performance concerns and other concerns in the next video. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.